Kent, we're coming towards the end of your seventh season at Leyton Orient. How would you summarise it?
This particular season, I think it's been a good season. We've performed better than I thought we would. Positionally in the table, we're above where I expected. I had predicted 12 to 14. Of course, Richie and the players and the coaches and everybody, they've overperformed, and I'm glad they've done that. Even with all the injuries and all that kind of thing, I still think that we've done very, very well, given all of the sort of challenges that we faced this year. I'm very pleased with how we've done, and I think most of our fans are pretty pleased with it too.
Just how impressed have you been with the work that Richie and his team have done?
Well, if we look at Richie over the entire time that he's been at the club, he's been phenomenal. From a points per game perspective, he's one of the best managers that Leyton Orient has ever had in our history. And so it's just been a pleasure for me to get to know him, to be able to work with him, talk to him, and just enjoy all of the great things that he brings to Leyton Orient. I love it that he challenges the fans to be better because he knows the fans are going to challenge him to be better. So I like that give and take that he's got with the fans. Obviously, he has a great rapport with the players, great locker room. He's that classical man manager, but he's also got the tactical side. I hope that we can ride Richie's coattails to wherever he takes us. And I don't know where that ends, but I do hope that we keep Richie for a very long time, and I think that we will.
How exciting is it not knowing where sort of the finish line is with how high we think Richie can potentially take us?
Well, we had the same thing in Justin. We had a belief in Justin that Justin was going to take us to great heights, and he started that process. The thing with Richie is that you just have to let him be who he is, let him do what he does, and just enjoy the brilliance that he produces. And as far as how high he can take us, I definitely think he can take us to the championship. Now, can he get us to the Premier League? I don't know. We might have to ask Dean Smith about that. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. But I have a lot of belief and a lot of faith in Richie, and I've seen him go through some kind of rough times when we weren't performing as well as maybe he thought we should, where he's had to rearrange the squad because we've had so many injuries. And I think it's good for Richie to be tested in ways like that. We were just having a conversation on the training ground today about he really, not that he enjoyed it, but he learned a lot from watching us, play a man down the other day or the other match. And so it was, he's always thinking about it. His heart's in it, and his mind is in it. His routine of how much he rewatches games and thinks about, goes to matches and all that. He's something special.
You're going to be at the game tomorrow against
Oh, yeah.
Fleetwood Town.
Absolutely,
how
can't
much
wait.
are you looking forward to it?
Oh, I can't wait. I love being at the matches. I love walking around, having a good time with the fans in advance. I'll be asking them tomorrow why we finished 10th and why they didn't push us further, and what are they going to do to fix it over the summer, and all that kind of stuff. Because I know they're going to ask me the same questions, but I like to get on the front foot with them a little bit. It's just a joy to be at Leyton Orient. Where we've come in 7 years and 8 years now, it's amazing to watch the growth of the club, the growth of the fan base, the growth of the talent that's on our side, and all of that. And it's not only the talent that's on the pitch, it's the talent throughout Leyton Orient Football Club. So we're really blessed to be in this game the way we are, and to get to be a part of it is just something I cherish every day.
I know you know this already because you've been asked some questions this week already, but football fans are often asking about the future and what comes next. So when do our plans for next season begin, or have they already?
They already have. In fact, we were having conversations earlier today about summer transfers, and how we're looking at that and what we're doing and all that. Had that conversation with Martin, had that conversation with Mike, had that conversation with Richie. And so we are consistently planning for the next window about a month after the last window shut. So we've been thinking about that for a little bit. And there are some positions that we need to look at, need to think about, and we just need to do what we have to do in order to improve the team. This will be the third window in League One, and so we've got 2 windows here, the one this summer and the one in the winter, the January transfer winter next year. That we look at all of those as steps to the progression of getting our club to the spot where we feel like we can really play well from a League One perspective.
And just finally, how exciting a time is it to be associated with Leyton Orient, be that a fan, be that vice chairman, be that a player?
I don't know a better time. Now, I've only got 7 years of history with Leyton Orient, so my view of Leyton Orient is very skewed, because if you look at what we've accomplished since I got here, it's been really kind of phenomenal, to be honest. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really excited for our fans and for the club and for everybody involved. I think that, I just hope that our fans are more proud of the club today than they were yesterday. And I hope that they believe that Nigel and I and the board and everyone has the best interest of the club at heart, and that we're trying to make improvements in the club every day to make it a better club for everyone involved.